Hello everyone, we're back with yet another exciting episode of the series Archimarvels of India with CSPA, where we will serve you with some never heard before stories about our country's top architectural marvels. While selecting a project for this episode, we wanted a contemporary project that would embody the spirit of sustainability that CSPA so strongly believes in. That's when we came across the Lodsi Community project by Morphogenesis. Lodsi is a village in Uttarakhand where Forest Essentials wanted to build their facility. The skincare brand wanted a modern facility that also incorporates the ancient wisdom of Ayurveda. Sonali Rastogi, the founding partner of Morphogenesis, was the lead architect of this project. Inspired by the Forest Essential brand philosophy, they decided to use local building methods to create modern manufacturing facilities. She envisioned this project to be a building that not only promotes the product that goes out, but actually promotes the people that make the product possible. The Morphogenesis team then created a design in accordance with their copyrighted sole design philosophy, which means that the building has to be sustainable, optimized, unique, and livable. Being a place that was lacking the most basic infrastructure, creating a project in Lodsi meant providing with these basics like road connectivity, water, electricity, etc. In fact, the last 1 kilometer wasn't initially connected by a road, which meant that the project's budget and construction were pretty restricted, and the architects had to make the most of what was locally available or easily sourced. For example, instead of removing the dilapidated structure and discarding most of what was there, it was used as the foundation, and a lot of material was locally sourced. Therefore, a net zero and energy efficient building was created using integrated design approach. Now you know exactly where to go to survive a zombie apocalypse. Being self-sufficient and energy efficient meant using the geography and the existing structure in sync with each other. For example, the north-south facing roof of the project allows large open windows for ventilation and 80% of the natural daylight. The lower level of the building has been designed to enable temperature control. As being a production facility, many items are to be kept at a specific temperature. Operations such as packaging and herb grinding were relocated to the top floor. The building material palette was greatly influenced by its surroundings, with stone and wood sourced from the hill and valley, and the construction was done in the traditional Ghadwali Kholi style. Passive design strategies and local construction techniques resulted in a strong architectural expression, which blends with the regional architecture and also upholds the community pride. For energy generation and optimization, techniques like facade shading, optimum window-to-wall ratio, and building materials were used, resulting in an energy-efficient building envelope with an EPI of 38 kWh per meter square per year. The solar roof generating 55 kilowatt power of energy offsets the facility's requirement and generates surplus electricity to supply back to the grid. Hence, the facility can be termed as Energy Plus. To put that in context, a single residential unit with a solar rooftop provides an energy of approx 7.8 kilowatt per hour. Thus, the energy generated by this facility is enough to provide power to 7 large households, which totals up to an area of approx 1 acre. To solve the water supply issue, the architects had to find a more creative solution, and that is when geography came in and inspired a rather elegant solution. When the glacier melts in the upper Himalayas, water is gathered from a stream that runs by the location, and the water from the stream is stored underground and utilized all year. To meet the facility's water needs, a site-specific rainwater tank has been optimized and planned. The debris from the previous facility was not neglected either. Reclaimed wooden rafters were transformed into light fixtures, Purelin offcuts were transformed into tube light holders, stone chisels were fashioned into doorknobs, and rebars were linked to construct a minimalist basin pedestal. As a result, the facility is completely net zero in terms of energy, water, and waste. The existing gaushalas were used in the design and were supplemented by a community gathering place. The project employs 65 people and directly or indirectly supports 75% of the village homes. The provision of huge angans encourages the region's ethos of a close-knit community. A lot about this project is about the Lodsi community, many of whom work at the Forest Essential facility, says Sonali. We added open spaces to the layout. Now, children on their way back from school come here to hang out. The facilities concept is based on the utilization of local materials, skills, and labors, making it a project for the people, created by the locals and employing locals. The multidisciplinary approach aspires to create a new standard for the decentralized community with a growing emphasis. Sonali further adds, decentralizing growth is something that is now seen as essential as a way going forward. This project is about decentralized growth. Honestly, I loved presenting this episode because it reflects the qualities that we at CSPA firmly believe in. If you like this episode of Archimarvels, let us know in the comments below to keep us motivated to create more content like this. Until then, this is me, Agampreet Kaur, signing off.